Race number 5 of the PCS Array AutoZone Amateur Series heads over to the Monster Miles. We get ready for the Dawn 150 here at Dover International Speedway. Good morning, everybody. Welcome here to the Dover International Speedways. We're kicking off our race weekend here as we're getting set to go racing. After this, we only have 10 more races left to go until the championship, and it's going to be a bit of an interesting race here in this deal. Last time out, we were at the Richmond International Raceway, which was won by Natalie Fisher, and we'll see how it goes. Liliana Bata starts on the pole position for today's race. She comes in this race 27th in the point standings. Alongside of her is the 01 of Lucas Albon, comes in his race 8th in the point standings. Then in row number 2 is Alyssa Albon, Lucas's little sister, and Carolina Bradley, our winner from race number 3 at Golden State. Here is the points coming into today's race. Also rookie points down there at the bottom. And here is the rest of the starting grid. We're just going to do it. Famous NR. There's the top 28. Points leader Ben Carpenter will start 24th. Ryan Madison starts last. Let's go racing, Travis. As I said, Ben Carpenter comes in this race as the points leader. Of course, these drivers last time out ran at Richmond. Michael Anderson had a good run at Richmond last time out. He is second in points, 8 points back. Luca Rosso is third, 26 points back. Ingrid Pollard, 27 points back. Jennifer Power, fifth, total of 36 points back. Then it's Natalie Fisher, our winner from Richmond last time out. Stephanie Carlson, Lucas Albon, Carolina Bradley, and Curtis Glover complete your top 10. And of course, with no, 1 second, as I was getting ready to kill a fly that's on my laptop. I was gonna say, this is the first time this season we are not having the Truck Series start the race weekend at the same track we are at. It's the AutoZone Amateur Series that will kick it off. Here we go, the Dawn 150 is green. Let's go, racing drivers. These drivers will not make it 150 laps on 1 tank of fuel. Excuse me just a second. Trying to kill this fly. That was on my laptop a second ago and also on my green cup here in the booth. Not sure why. Alyssa Albon there. There's Lucas. Fell all the way down to third. Liliana Bata leads the first lap of this race, but not anymore. The Albon twins, 1-2. Alyssa leading her brother Lucas. And Liliana Bata, our pole sitter, drops to third. Have a big gap here to Kevin Lambert in the 29. Kevin Lambert comes into this race. Where is Kevin in points? He is 12th in the points. Has not recorded a top 5 or a top 10 this season. He's having a quiet season so far. Quiet job for him. Go back up front. Alyssa Albon leads. Liliana Bata just got around Lucas Albon for second. As I mentioned, Liliana 27th in the point standings. Alyssa Albon, on the other hand, she is coming in this race 25th in the points. So a couple of drivers who are kind of right down near the bottom of the points table, not having a good start, not having a good season after these 4 races. Of course, this is race number 5. And we're under caution because I see Some smoke in turn number 3. And that's Tommy Montgomery, who's involved in whatever this incident was. Looks like a single car incident. Let's find Tommy. Let's take a look and see what exactly happened. This looks like towards the rear of the field. And the 27 of Blake Morris is going to spin the 60 around. Sends him to the inside wall. He hits the outside wall. And that's when I think he's going to spin out to where PCSRA officials would bring out a caution. And waiting for the flagman to wave the yellow. I guess that's when the yellow came out, is when he was stalled on the track and the leaders were about to hit him. So excellent move by the PCSRA officials. Say, oh no, there's a stalled car there, and he'll have to come to pit road. Looks like we have some strategy going on, as Tommy Montgomery will rejoin the race, but he's going to be a few laps down doing so. Dan McAllister did not pit. We had some pit stops under this caution. Don't know if some drivers thinking it's like 25 drivers did not stop under the caution. Because remember, only 99 laps is how far you can go on a tank of fuel. So these drivers that just came to pit road, they may have to stop again. For these drivers that stayed out, you're planning on making this on a one-stop strategy, as nobody is out of the race. Tommy Montgomery is 2 laps down. Back to green here at Dover. Well, Miles the Monster has chomped up its first victim. That would be Tommy Montgomery. And Dan McAllister leads. There's Curtis Glover, 10th in points. He's in 2nd. 3rd is Alex Winters. 4th is Natalie Fisher, our winner last time out at Richmond. And running out the top 5 is Dylan Jacobs. And of course, Alex Winters trying to follow in the footsteps of April and Annie Winters. And you will see Annie Winters and the 35 other Truck Series drivers later today as they will race this afternoon. They are watching the Ozone Amateur Series from the garage area. They don't get a lot of time to see their brother Alex race, but it's their first time they get to see Alex race. Dan McAllister comes into this race 33rd in the points. Hasn't had a good season. His average finish 24.5. His average starts 27th. Hasn't been a good season for the 63 bunch. Of course, we are going to have the E-Series drivers, as there's Angela Thornburg. She's going by the 03 of Alex Winters. Thornburg's 31st in points. As Natalie Fisher comes into this race top 10 in the points, 6th in points. There's Esther Roberts, our winner from Daytona. Other than winning at Daytona, she has fallen off the rock lately, but she's starting to turn it around. Comes in this race 20th in points. Alex Winters and Marcus Thatcher battling side by side. Right behind them is Dylan Jacobs, and there's Jennifer Power. Jacobs 28th in the point standings. Jennifer Power is 5th in the points. And there's Patrick Combs in the 69. Patrick Combs is actually the only driver in this series that is pulling double duty this weekend. He will be in the Truck Series race later this afternoon. And like what we talked about last week at Rio, where drivers who ran both the Truck Series and Buffalo Wild Wings Series on the same day didn't get a chance to shower and all that, well, you can add Patrick Combs to the list of that in the 69. Patrick Combs will be driving his 51 Toyota, and he is in danger of losing his charter for next season. Hi, Andre. As one of my roommates just got home from work, as Stephanie Carlson's going to go for the lead. Thatcher and Roberts going side by side. Back up front, it's Dan McAllister still out in front. As I said, one of those drivers down there near the bottom of the points table. Hi. I'm good. How about yourself? Saying hi to the staff. Dan McAllister. We talked about, drivers who really need good runs. Dan McAllister is one of those drivers. A couple of names I don't see up there that really need good runs. We've seen Dylan Jacobs. We've seen Liliana Bata, who needed good runs. And also we've seen Angela Thornburg. We haven't seen, as Tommy Montgomery's going another lap down. Hi, Steven.
Hi.
As Dan McAllister getting held up. And that's going to start allowing Angela Thornburg to pass the 63. Angela Thornburg currently the leader. Ooh, looks like Alex Winter's not too happy with Tommy Montgomery. No, Brian burnt some fries is why I was trying to air out the house, Stephen.
What am I smelling?
Toby. Yay, that's good. I lost my key. If that would have happened. Toby.
One side.
Nina Cambridge in the 15, back here in 35th.
I like to stand in the way.
More like he wants to stand and fart in his way. There's Luca Rosso. That's 3rd in points, by the way. He's back here at the rear of this field. There's Blake Morris. Blake Morris cannot afford a bad race. Last in points, dead last in points for him. Drake Robertson not having a good run. Ariel Moore, 22nd in points. There's Amy Pruitt. This is not what she needed. Running 30th. And currently comes in this race 30th in points. Listen, Albon, who came to pit road under that first yellow. Same with Carolina Bradley, Ingrid Pollard. Comes in this race fourth in points. Where's the guy who comes in this race second in points? Michael Anderson. There he is. Just in front of Zach Lambert. Daisy Flowers. Daisy Flowers, 13th in the point standings. This is not a good run from her. There's Ingrid Pollard, Zach Lambert. As they're finally getting around the lap car, Tommy Montgomery. Ryan Madison started at the rear of the field. Get back up here to the 3 of Angela Thornburg. Came in this race 31st in the point standings. Really needs a good run, because it's not been the best of seasons for this 3 bunch. As that was really close from being a copyright. Angela Thornburg, the rookie. Dead next to last in points in the Rookie of the Year standings. Not the best of rookie years this 3 has had. But then again, she is a rookie, so. Did Tequila go? Come on. I was getting ready to say, did Tequila? Shit. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Did Tequila go home for the day or what?
No, she went to a doctor's appointment.
Oh.
She had a doctor's appointment at 3.
There's Jennifer Powers. Where's the points leader, Ben? Where's the points leader, Ben McCarthy? He's 18th. Yep, Ben MacArthur comes this race as the points leader. Not a good run from Michael Anderson, 26. He was second in points. As Angela Thornburg leads as we're past the 1/4 mark of this race. Of course, it is the eve of my birthday as I'm recording this race. The one topic that I normally don't discuss in this series that I really need to start discussing is that the top 5 drivers at the end of this season will be moving up to the Truck Series. And of course, Ben MacArthur was the points leader. Michael Anderson second in points. And the highest of the rookie drivers in the point standings in the main points. Luca Rosso, Ingrid Pollard, and Jennifer Power. That would be your top 5. As Tommy Montgomery is going to be going to go another lap down. Now comes the question for these drivers that stayed out under that first yellow. When do you expect to pit? Because those drivers that came to pit road, I do not know. I think they might make it the rest of the way. Those that didn't pit, they're going to be in trouble. as we're on lap number 45 of 150. These are actually the first laps of Angela Thornburg that she's led in her career here in the Arizona Amateur Series. Of course, remember, there is no danger zone in the Arizona Amateur Series. Same thing for the East and West. Stan McAllister is now up here in second, all over the back of that 3. Stephanie Carlson in third. Fourth, Curtis Glover. Marcus Thatcher in fifth. Sixth, Esther Roberts. Seventh, Paul Walker. Haven't talked much about Paul Walker this season.
He's dead, that's
No, I'm talking about a different Paul Walker. I'm not talking about the actress Paul Walker.
Oh.
8th, Jennifer Power. 9th, Natalie Fisher. And 10th, Alex Winters. Yes, this is not the Paul Walker that was killed and all that yada 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 as far as the Fast and Furious movie. This is the younger Paul Walker from Nashville. To clarify.
The actor had a brother too.
Yeah.
A twin brother.
Mm-hmm.
And he had
Yeah, that's why I clarified and said not the Paul Walker that died, the Paul Walker who's the race car driver. So there's a difference. Which one I'm talking about and which one is a different story. So as everyone has now passed the 63 or the 60, I'm sorry. Seeing a lot of drivers running well in points right there at the rear of the field. Of course, remember this series, other than the Monster Energy Series, everybody makes the race. 36 cars showed up, 36 spots. Nobody goes home. Everyone makes the race. Simple as that. Because I had to tell Steven which one I'm clarifying to. Next race for these drivers in 2 weeks from Hillside. Because next week we'll be at Kansas for all 3 series for Trucks, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Monster Energy Series. Then the following week, it will be Charlotte, so it'll be a back-to-back for the first time this season for the Arizona Amateur Series drivers. Because they go to Hillside and Charlotte. And then when Trucks take an off week after they run the regular season finale. Wait, did they go to IRP? Hang on, let me look. Oh, I might switch Milwaukee and IRP around. Actually, Arizona Amateur Series run 4 straight races, which is their longest they've ran all year. course, they go to Hillside in 2 weeks, so they take an off week there. Then they go to Charlotte. Then they go to Milwaukee, so because Truck's take an off week that week after Charlotte. There'll be AutoZone Amateur Series from Milwaukee, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Monster Energy from Road America. Then IRP, then Indy. And then they're off until what? Chicagoland? No, they go to Knoxville, excuse me. So they're off after IRP, then they go to Knoxville, then they're off until Chicagoland. Okay, gotcha. Dan McAllister and Alyssa Thornburg trading the lead back and forth. And now being held up by Tommy Montgomery. As Thornburg has now gotten around Tommy Montgomery, but lost a lot of time to Dan McAllister, who already retook the lead back. Make sure you guys leave that door open. Of course, when the AutoZone Amateur Series go to Kansas, that would be on the weekend. We will have Trucks and Buffalo Wild Wings have their first race of the second round. I don't know why they didn't leave that door open. And then it'd be the elimination race for Monster Energy. They bitch about me. I'm gonna open that door. Surprisingly, only one yellow today. Make sure you leave that laundry door over here open, because for every time you shut it, it's going to get hot in this house. Thank you. Okay, as I was getting ready, oh, yellow's out. I was about to get ready to say we were surprised to have only one yellow, but we're under caution for the second time today. Oh, big wreck. Dylan Jacobs, Tommy Montgomery, Ryan Madison, Alyssa Albon, Nina Cambridge, Esther Roberts. Oh, this is a big wreck. Luca Rosso's torn up. Ryan Madison. Oh, my. And I feared we had something to do with a lap car, of all people. Second caution of the day. I'm glad we got on a long green flag run. And looks like somebody committed male abuse. That would be Jennifer Power. I think she got tired of Tommy Montgomery holding her up and sent the 60 around. That's the second wreck Tommy Montgomery's been involved in. Right. Oh, who was that just snuck through? That was Blake Peppers. Did a brilliant job missing that. Patrick Combs nearly got a piece of it. There's Dylan Jacobs into Ryan Madison. Esther Roberts nowhere to go. Whoever, that white car right there just snuck through there. That was, oh, Esther Roberts got hit by Ariel Moore. That was Daisy Flowers, who snuck through beautifully. Luca Rosso and Nina Cambridge also was collected in this. Good grief. Oh, and we heard somebody hitting each other. But man, oh man, Miles the Monster releasing chaos, and our second caution is out as we're getting closer and closer to the midway point of today's race. It's like Angela Thornburg came to pit road. Looks like all the drivers that were trying to do pit strategy under that first caution also came to pit road, as we're back to green, as I went too far. Sorry about that. So we're back to green. Drivers out after that incident. We got away with it the first time. We didn't get away with it this time around as Nina Cambridge is a lap down. Dylan Jacobs out of the race. Caution's out. Ryan Madison's out of the race. Alyssa Albon. Esther Roberts. What a horrible season she's had after winning Daytona, and Tommy Montgomery out of this race. And it's Lucas Albon. Luca Rosso's torn up. The points leader's torn up. Ben MacArthur, the points leader, is involved. Oh boy. And just like that, our third caution is out. But the points leader was involved. Oh boy. Wait a second. Second in points was involved Michael Anderson. So that's what started this wreck, was the top two in the point standings got together. Oh my. Lucas Albon was in it. There's Luca Rosso in the 01. Carolina Bradley does a good job missing it. But the top two in the point standings caused this yellow. Good grief. There's Zach Lambert facing the wrong way, and now we're under caution for the third time. Looks like more pit stops. Some drivers stayed out. Curtis Glover just stayed out. So he'll be the leader as we go back to green, as we're at the halfway point of today's race. But the points leader and second in points was collected in this. Here we go back to green flag racing. Hopefully I don't miss the restart. I'm not going to miss the restart this time by. Nina Cambridge a lap down out of the race. After that, only two cars have done so. That's Luca Rosso. That's third in points. So the top three in points have been involved in this wreck. And also the 01 of Lucas Albon. And then they join Dylan Jacobs, Ryan Madison, Alyssa Albon, Esther Roberts, and Tommy Montgomery, who have all gone behind the wall for wreck number 2. Let's see, Ben MacArthur, 16th. He's going to restart. Good opportunity for Michael Anderson to take the points lead heading into our next race in 2 weeks as we're back to green. Just past the midway point of today's race. Miles the Monster eating a lot of race cars for breakfast, lunch, and dinner right out of the bat. Of course, Nina Cambridge isn't racing until the Monster Energy Series, so after this race, she's only racing the Monster Energy race. Daisy Flowers has come to pit road. It has not been a good season for Daisy. As looks like whatever the issue is, she's going to come to pit road. The points leader is going to come to pit road. There's some left side damage they need to fix on his 94. That's Ben MacArthur. The other driver that Michael Anderson has to be worried about, the gal who is trying to run those drivers down for the points lead, Ingrid Pollard, right there behind the 11 of Zach Lambert. A lot of times when we come to Dover, and it doesn't matter which series it is, it's always we see a lot of big wrecks when we come here to Dover, and drivers have a tendency to get into a 3-wide situation like this, and we see wrecks off 2 and off 4, and they are massive wrecks. As Ben MacArthur has returned to the race off the lead lap. He will definitely not keep the points lead after today's race. But Curtis Glover is leading. Natalie Fisher currently in second. Now, that was when we had just them and Monster Energy, but that was in 2 different locations. I know.
This girl with this girl I go with at the foundations.
Ticking you off, gotcha.
Yeah, as soon as I get home, I call her. And she's like, I can't talk right now.
Well, why do you keep calling this house? You see my
Why
point?
do you keep, yeah, exactly. Why do you keep calling this house? I told her, I said, don't call this house no more and don't call. And don't expect me to
Answer.
call or call you anymore.
There's Ingrid Pollard, currently 19th in a 3-wide battle with Alex Winters and Liliana Batar, pole sitter for this race. Boy, Dover has going to be a point shaker-upper heading into our next race at Hillside. And that's another mile on a track that's kind of similar to this track and also the track we're going to for the finale at Toronto. Curtis Glover looking for his first win of the season. As I said, 10th in points, and with drivers in front of him that have been in trouble today, like Ben Carpenter, the points leader, Luca Rosso out of the race. He was 3rd in points as Fisher's back to the lead. Apologize for missing that second restart. I think my NR got a little triggered happy on skipping most of this race, but I know you all will forgive me. They finally got the left side damage fixed. There's Marcus Sellers back here. Carolina Bradley, Ariel Moore. Jennifer Power, 5th in points, not going to have a good points day today, the way she's running right now. So, yep, Dover is really going to play its part. Natalie Drummond, or is this Natasha? I'm still trying to learn names again. Natasha Drummond, okay, I'm sorry. There's Zach Lambert. There's Blake Peppers, good run for Blake. Haven't talked much about him for most of this race. Came in this race 26 in the points. And with the number of drivers ahead of him in points that have had troubles today, he's definitely going to move himself through the points table. I believe Michael Anderson will definitely take the points lead heading into our next race in 2 weeks. As Nina Cambridge is going to move up to the high side. Of course, Cambridge is leaving that ride at the end of the season. At 15 ride will be reserved to the East champion. Whoever that will be. Ben Carpenter will be the next driver they'll catch soon. Yeah, it's Stevens. Yeah. While these drivers are going in a long range tournament, I'm going to go for Tim and Phillips, my cup. I am back as we're past the 100 mile and lap mark here in today's race. I have to get my green cup. 1 second. Everyone can make it to the end on fuel.
What? Can I go back to school?
There we go. Curtis Glover leads. There's Ben MacArthur. Change for second. Dan McAllister passing Natalie Fisher. There's Amy Pruitt. Amy Pruitt's another driver who really needs a good run. Comes as a race in that critical 30th in the points. She's on the phone having a conversation. I wouldn't bug her if I were you. Ah, shit. Hello, base car. Are you mopping? Oh, probably because my ice deal. Did you want to mop by the washer? Because last night I was making a sandwich and accidentally made a mess with the mayonnaise over by... No, by the dishwasher. Yes. If you want to get that, that would be appreciative. I was making a sandwich, is why I made that mess. And I dropped some on the floor, so I made the mayonnaise. So I made the floor to mayonnaise last night. GG. .25 of Daisy Flowers has taken her car back behind the wall. It's not been a good day for Venturini Motorsports. Daisy Flowers came into this race 13th in the points, so a lot of drivers came in running well in points. Did not need a bad race like this And it's really going to play its part into the points heading into our next race. As they finally have caught Ben Carpenter, but here comes Amy Pruitt in the 18. Driving for Joe Gibbs Racing. But the 63 does a crisscross, but unable to pass, and looks like, I thought we saw an incident there, but I think the 63 just got tight.
Just want to give, you know, I take my medicine at 6.
I think typically we here at 6.
Mhm.
But if not, I'll be 6.
Okay.
You only want to take meds at 6?
Yo,
Okay.
Not been a good day for Ben Carpenter. Ingrid Pollard starting to move her way through the front. Good run from her, as she's currently in 17th. That's 4th in points. Of course, she is ahead of Luca Rosso. Talk about Amy Pruitt, definitely need a good run. How about Blake Morris, dead last in points, 2nd place. Definitely what the doctor ordered. Boy, Dover's going to be a point shakeup heading into our next race. Probably won't eat dinner because I had a huge ass lunch not that long ago. Couple of drivers I want to give some shout outs to. Good run for Zach Lambert. Nice run for Tina Jones, a driver I haven't talked much about. Same with Aaron Hornish. I haven't talked much about Aaron Hornish today. Kevin Lambert, there's Peach Ramirez. That's another driver who really needed a good run. 35th in points, Peach Ramirez. And my mouse is stuck. There we go. Trying to get some juice back into it. Amy Pruitt. So, a couple of drivers down here at the bottom of the points table that needed good runs, having good runs here today. A lot of drivers running well in points had dismal runs today. So, and Natasha Drummond, 34th. So, like I said, a lot of big names having good runs today that are struggling in points. They're going to take it. A lot of drivers running well in points, having struggling days. So, we are absolutely going to be in for a point shakeup heading into our next race.
damn. You want them?
Sure.
You know.
Wait, they fixed the blinds.
Yeah, they did. They put some tape on it.
Of course they taped it.
You know? Like that.
Yeah, even though it's... They should have taped this one, because this one's about to come apart.
Was that right?
Yeah. I'll probably tape it tomorrow.
Alright.
Of course, I'll be at the house tomorrow all day, because y'all are at work tomorrow. Blake Morris taking the lead from Amy Pruitt, as they're getting held up by the 15 of Nina Cambridge. Once we're done with this race, we will have our post-race show. with Nathan Orman, Jared Underhill, Cody Smart, Zachary Taylor, all the Triple P clan. They'll recap this race. Have Q-Man and Q-Man and Nathan Bell do interviews and preview this afternoon's Truck Series race from here at Dover. Excuse me. Ben Carpenter not on the lead lap. Neither's Nina Cambridge. Yeah, if we go to Fuse tomorrow, that would be better because I would like to just go celebrate my party and shit like that, so. Next time by will be 20 laps of racing to go. Yeah, because I ate lunch late, I'm definitely not going to be hungry for dinner tonight, so. I went to Marco's Pizza, give me a pasta and wings, so. Yeah, I probably won't be eating dinner tonight because I'm probably stuffed. Shit. That was a big-ass pasta I had. To be fair, I was really hungry because I didn't eat anything all day, so. Currently, we have 26 drivers now on the lead lap. Last car on the lead lap was the 6 of Marcus Sellers. Huh? Oh. Oh, you talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog? I love that one. Ben Carpenter and Nina Cambridge off the lead lap, 3 and 4 laps down respectively. Everybody else is out of the race due to our 3 cautions we've had in today's race. So I can guarantee you this is going to be a point shakeup. More than likely, we're going to have a new rookie points leader. A new points leader, excuse me. But I do know Michael Anderson, who came into this race 6 points ahead of Lucas Albon, the Rookie of the Year honors. He will keep the Rookie of the Year points lead heading into next week. Or next time's race in 2 weeks. "15 laps of racing to go." The last thing Blake Morris does not want to see is a caution that could come play its ugly head. Yeah, if we don't leave something out tomorrow, then I'll be like, yay, we're going out for my birthday dinner. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about the whole fry fiasco, because Brian was actually cooking fries. He burnt the damn fries. I had to open the damn door.
What?
Yeah, so we ended up throwing it away just to make sure the house didn't smell like charcoal in here. Okay, for now on, I'm gonna start blaming this all on Mario.
Good idea.
Don't tell him I said that. Oh, man. As we have 11 laps of racing to go, we're about to have a good battle for the lead between the guy and the gal right here. The guy, Blake Morris, the gal, Amy Pruitt. Amy Pruitt, by the way, is the highest of the Rookie of the Year honors. And she came into this race weekend only got 6 Rookie of the Year points. She's actually going to have 10 as of right now. Boy, Rookie of the Year is going to get shaken up. The Drivers' Championship is going to get shaken up after 5 races. Boy. I don't know who I think is going to win this title. It's kind of early season because I don't have an indication, as Amy Pruitt's going to go for the lead, I don't have an indication who I think is going to be the favorite for this championship. So, but anything can happen in the next 10 races. All the way up to the championship finale at Toronto. And if the first 4 races of this series before today's race was any indication, the sentence, expect the unexpected. Oh, somebody's on the apron. That's Alex Winters. He's blown up. Last time by running in the 20th position. What's the 63 doing? Oh, 63's got an issue. 63 was having such a good run. Now has an issue, and he'll come to pit road. We'll stay under the green. Surprisingly, I'm glad it didn't bring out the yellow. 6 laps of racing to go. We'll have 5 to go when we cross the line. We're looking at possibly 5 races, 5 different winners here in the early season of the AutoZone Amateur Series. And here's the bit of irony. All 4 of our winners are gals. But Blake Morris trying to be the first guy to go to victory lane because the previous 4 winners were gals. Natalie Fisher, Carolina Bradley, Esther Roberts, and I'm trying to think who was the other one that went to victory lane. Oh, Ingrid Pollard. But we'll still have 5 different winners regardless. Amy Pruitt's trying to make it 5 different ladies that have gone to victory lane this season. 3 laps to go. Blake Morris trying to become the first male driver to go to victory lane this season. Of course, he is all the way down the cellar of the points table. So is Amy Pruitt. Who wants it more between these two? Either way, these two are going to come away with some big points today after their recent struggles, as we have 2 laps of racing to go. Flagman will have the white flag in his hands. If they take the white flag and the yellow comes out after the white flag, they race it back no matter what. Here we go. White flag in the air. One more time around Dover for Blake Morris. Trying to get his first win of the season. Carolina Bradley having a... Who is that was slow? That's Paul Walker, who's blown up. Down the back straightaway for the last time. It will be a male winner. The first guy to go to victory lane, Blake Morris. His first win of the season. He will take the checker flag in the Don 150 at Dover. And a bit of irony is he came in this race dead last in points. Great job for Blake and that entire team. Standings have not yet been official due to all the smoke and all that, yada, yada, yada. Now the standings are official. What a race. 3 cautions. Boy, can't imagine what a 200 lapper is going to be like. Great run for Blake Morris. Amy Pruitt so close, but great runs for both of them either way. Came home in second. Curtis Glover, third, 10th in points. He's going to stay in the top 10 in the points leaving today. Natalie Fisher, great run after winning last time out at Richmond. Fourth. Peach Ramirez in fifth. That's a great run for drivers 35th, 36th in points that were struggling. Good runs for them. Michael Anderson, 6th. He will take the points lead heading into next time's race in 2 weeks in 6th. Kevin Lambert, Tina Jones, Aaron Horners, and Stephanie Carlson, top 10. Nice run for Natasha Drummond, 34th. So drivers who were struggling in points, 34 through 36 in points, ended up in the top 10. Believe that. Good run for some of these drivers. Angela Thornburg, who led a good portion of this race today. Ingrid Pollard came home in 16th. That was 4th in points. She didn't beat Michael Anderson, but more than likely she might stay inside the top 10 in the points leaving today's race. As you look on down through the remainder of the finishing results, number of drivers ran well in points, had troubles today. Luca Rosso out of the race in 30th. Drivers out during that green flag run: Alex Winters, Daisy Flowers, Luca Rosso, Lucas Albon, Dylan Jacobs, Ryan Madison, Alyssa Albon, Esther Roberts, and Tommy Montgomery. Not a good run for those drivers. They were running decent in points, so they're going to definitely take a hit. Ben Carpenter came home 26th. That was your points leader. Of course, Michael Anderson finished in the top 10, came as race second in the points. Luca Rosso in 30th. He was third in the points. So, as I said, Michael Anderson is more than likely going to take the points lead heading into next time's race in 2 weeks at Hillside, and he'll keep the Rookie of the Year points lead as well. Boy, Dover played its part in shaking up the points. What will this do to the points? I don't know, but hopefully we'll find out in 2 weeks' time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race here at Dover. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the PCS Rate Crew today. We've shown your full finish results. You will see your updated rookie points and your overall points heading into your next AutoZone Amateur Series race in 2 weeks from the other 1 mile track that's similar to Dover, Hillside International Raceway. We still got to cap off our race weekend, though. We got the trucks and we got the Buffalo Wild Wings and also the Monster Energy Series here from Miles the Monster at Dover. Before next week, all 3 series head to the heartland, the Midwest of Kansas Speedway. So hope you'll tune in for that. Be sure to follow the PCS Ray and join the PCS Ray Discord. The link to those will be down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, I've been Needavo signing off, and you have been watching yet another broadcast of the PCS Ray, the best center racing around the world since 2017. So long from the Monster Mile of Dover. We'll see you guys later this afternoon for the truck race.